Journey through time, the unique history of the USA. As we step back in time, we begin with the indigenous tribes. They were the first to cultivate this land we now call the United States of America. Their rich and diverse cultures laid the foundation for the country's history. Then came the explorers, pioneers from Europe. Christopher Columbus, an Italian navigator, opened the gate to the New World, forever marking the late 15th century. The 16th and 17th centuries saw more Europeans arrive, chiefly from England. They established colonies along the eastern seaboard, creating the first settlements of the future USA. The settlers lived under English rule, adopting English traditions. However, tensions grew between the colonies and the British monarchy, sowing seeds for a historical revolution. In the mid-18th century, the American Revolution began. The 13 colonies united, standing against British oppression. The shot heard around the world sparked the fight for independence. The Declaration of Independence in 1776 was a turning point. The colonies proclaimed themselves free from British rule. The United States of America was born. The Founding Fathers then drafted the U.S. Constitution. A document that has guided the nation, it embodies the principles of democracy, liberty, and justice. The 19th century saw the USA expanding westward. The Louisiana Purchase and the Oregon Trail led to new states, extending the national frontier. But as the nation grew, discord simmered. The North and the South differed sharply over slavery. This tension led to the American Civil War, a conflict that threatened to tear the nation apart. After years of bitter conflict, the Civil War ended with the Union victorious. Slavery was abolished, and the nation began to heal. The late 19th and early 20th century were times of rapid industrial growth. The USA transformed from an agricultural society into an industrial power. The Roaring Twenties, a time of prosperity, saw the birth of jazz, movies, and the automobile. But it ended with the Great Depression, the worst economic downturn in U.S. history. World War II marked another turning point. The USA joined the Allies, playing a critical role in ending the Holocaust and defeating the Axis powers. Post-war, the USA emerged as a superpower. The baby boom era saw a surge in population and the start of the civil rights movement. The 1960s were a time of change. The Civil Rights Act, the Vietnam War, and the moon landing defined this turbulent decade. The USA moved into the 21st century as a global leader. Challenges like 9/11 and the 2008 recession tested the country's resilience. Today, the USA is a multicultural nation with a rich and complex history. Its story is one of struggle, triumph, and continual evolution. As we look to the future, the USA remains a symbol of freedom and opportunity. Its history, a testament to the resilience of its people. Our journey ends here, but the history of the USA continues to unfold. Each generation leaves its mark, shaping the nation's narrative. In the end, the history of the USA is not just a list of dates and events. It's a story of people, of ideals, and of a nation's ongoing quest to form a more perfect union.